I was invisible. Oh no. Oh, 1 second. I'm just looking at something. Actually, I'll be back. I need to go to the bathroom. Okay. Day stream might be a little short just because I'm tired. But I have Apex planned tonight, so we'll see how the games go. Let's see if we can beat the Draven users.
The last blessings of the island.
Alright, I mean, like half the lobby is Draven. I wish they'd just show the
I have but one life to give for Ionia.
on the card they just show on the card the like in the loading screen like what legends everybody had. But I feel like it's more work that they want.
A Noxian always rises to the top. I have but one life to give for Ionia. I must make it count. Where there is evil, I shall go. Ha! I win! Keep your enemies close, and me closer.
Hmm. Oh, I should have kept the poppy. Fuck, I could have had three Demacia start. That was a mistake. My part. So there's a TF and a Bard, then 3 Poros and 3 Dravens. Interesting. Hey, who dealt damage to my Kale?
There's a saying, never fight Ionians on their home soil. Guess we're fighting.
Yeah, I fucked up. I should have kept the poppy when I had her. It just didn't register in my head since. It's I was like trying to hit 4.
I love Demacia. It's the only place I've been.
This land was made for me, and me alone.
Next breath, my fear lust.
Ionia. Place was so damn quiet before I came along.
I may be merciful, but Targon isn't.
Yeah, Kale is just not good after the change, unfortunately. Not bad. That could have gone a lot worse, but we were able to save some HP. I should have just done Cassiopeia. Cassiopeia 1 is stronger than Kale 2 with the items I had. I just thought that maybe with the AP buff from Joel Gauntlet it would have been fine, but no, it was a mistake.
I win!
Let's start the show.
Keep your enemies close, and me closer.
If only Cassiopeia was 2. If only Cassiopeia was 2.
I'm gonna learn you about pain!
Hmm. I don't know if going that was the right call, but like I almost have the items I need for it anyway, because we have Katarina items. I just need a sword to get the Darius item. Because the biggest thing with total domination, especially against like Juggernaut, it's really good. Because Juggernaut gets a lot of resistances at like 20% HP. Or at like lower HP, right? So like, it'll be, so it's 8% now and then it's 1%. As it gets higher.
I have but one life to give for Ionia. Must make it count.
Well, for every stack, right? So we're like, it's at 10% right now. I mean, I'm assuming it plays off of this, right? The Conquered bonus. Yeah, see, gunplay was good on KO. It's just Jewel Gauntlet ideal is, well, like, the Hodge I think is fine, but the main issue was the, was the Jewel Gauntlet. Like, the Hodge was okay, but Jewel Gauntlet was just not that good on her. Because she doesn't have any abilities that she casts, right? I'm not gonna be able to get that sword. Yeah, I need it. If I can get a Jarvan too early, he'll be a good filler. And then if I get a Noxus pet, I'll just put it on him.
This land was made for me, and me alone.
Demacia must lead by example.
That was close. If I could have gotten that IE, we would have been fine. Oh shit, there was a Warwick there. I wasn't paying attention. I need Kled to survive. I forgot that, like Kled surviving is kind of huge. I need a Darius. Well, I mean, I'll need a Darius soon. But the problem is that if I get a Noxus pet, that'd be nice. Fucking Akshan, bro. Akshan's such a pain in the ass for a fucking character to have to deal with. As soon as your frontline dies, you just fucking instantly kill something in the back. He just deals that much fucking damage. Really annoying.
Ionia still stands!
I don't care.
We are vengeance. Demacia must lead by example.
Noxus will rise. Noxus will rise.
Blood for Noxus!
Fuck.
Blood for Noxus!
I fucked up. Moving shit around. Ah, for fuck's sakes.
The Shadow Isles are just the beginning.
need a Samira.
Let's start the show.
Blue Zephyr. Shit, I should have just kept that extra Samira.
The world may fall to darkness, but Noxus will remain.
Fucking Azir. I knew Azir was gonna rise to prominence just because of like Azir was strong before they nerfed all the other shit. Like I'm surprised they didn't do anything to it. 'Cause they've just been buffing Shurima the whole time. I can drop Samira now. I should have grabbed the Nasus. That was a mistake on my part. I'm tired and like it's not as warm because there's a thunderstorm right now, but that just means the humidity later is gonna suck ass.
Defy Noxus and taste your own blood.
Demacia is my home, but I'll never forget Ionia.
I love how they have two 5-cost units already at level 7. That's so great for me. That's so great for me.
Victory awaits.
Demacia is my home, but I'll never forget Ionia.
Oh, I shouldn't have gone total domination. It's just that we got all this stuff after the fact, right? Like we got all the extra shit after. Because we had Noxus, so then we hit total domination, so then we got like Jarvan Lux. Jarvan Lux 2. Like
Witness the strength of Noxus.
Oh well, that'll be a 7th, I guess. I mean, probably would have been if Darius hadn't popped off and killed everybody.
Now and forever.
That's actually kind of insane. I just don't know if we can beat any of these other teams. The thing. Oh, that's sad. He popped off, but then he got hit by the laser beam from Lux, so just died. The fucking thing is so dumb. "21 points. It's like I knew this was gonna be a problem. Right, the fucking thing's broken again. Like I knew this was gonna be a problem when they buffed it. Because they forget that they nerfed Spoils of War because it was too strong in the PvE. Like this got nerfed going on live because it was too strong. Also, I find it amusing, right? Because it's like Draven's thing was supposed to be like win big, get bigger payouts. The only thing that fits win big, get bigger payouts is Spoils of War. This, what does this have to do with winning? It doesn't. It's literally just a free like streak bonus, basically. Like even at this one, this is 20 gold. Right? Like that's insane. And for nothing, like you don't do anything. You just get 20 gold for free, spread over 4 turns, which is it's nothing. It's so short. And then this free turns. What does this have to do with winning? Right? Like neither of these two augments fit the Draven thing of win big and get bigger payouts. Like, but like when I saw these buff Spoils of War, I was like, oh, we're fucked. Like I knew it ahead of time because like they nerfed it going into live because it was too strong. Like it was just too strong. Like people towards the end of PvE were all using Draven because of how strong the Spoils of War was, or they would just take it if it popped up, right? Especially the gold and prismatic versions, because you got so much gold from it, just so much gold. And even then they had to nerf the major loot one because that was the other problem, is you were just drowning in components. So you just had like entirely geared teams for free just for playing the game. But yeah, it's just I'm not sure. Like I'm surprised they buffed it. I'm just to say it. I think they were a little over ambitious with the legend stuff. Because like I said before, right? The biggest issue with this is they don't have enough data on all the augments. Like I think the the kind of mistake they might have done is they introduced a legend system while also introducing a shit ton of new augments. That means they have no data on how any of those augments actually like work in game, like in an actual game, right? Because all the old augments, they have a shit ton of data on that. Like they know what's strong, they know what's not. They can kind of they can kind of like theory craft, so to speak, like a way around it and like kind of do power and stuff like that. But they don't have any of that data with this one. But then, which to me explains why, you know, why they went into, why they buffed and because like because this is the other problem, right? Is that, and this isn't an issue with just like Riot. This is an issue with like developers in general, where they kind of do these knee-jerk reactions, where they're like, well, this stuff's overperforming and nobody's playing this stuff, so we're gonna buff the stuff that nobody's using. But they forget that sometimes the reason nobody's using that is simply just because the broken stuff is too broken. It's too overpowered. So it's like, why would I waste my time, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, why would I waste time doing a, using like something under, like, you know, most players would be like, even like lower tier players, not even people that are like serious in climbing or anything, it's just like, why would they use the weaker stuff, right? Like if something is blatantly stronger, then they're just gonna use it. Something else could be good, like could be useful, could be usable 110%, but that's not gonna stop them from, you know. But if it's not like, if it can't keep up with the broken stuff, nobody's gonna use it, so the statistics are gonna be skewed, right? And then the people that are using it, they're probably losing more than they normally would if the other stuff was just managed better. Like, I don't think they should have buffed any of the like underused augments this patch, in my opinion. Like, I think they should have just like done the TF changes, done the item nerfs, and then just like do the regular patch cycle, like the patching stuff they do normally, and then from there like see how things pan out, and then decide what they want to do like after, like on the next patch. Like, I imagine they probably wanted to change more stuff because this patch, like their next patch isn't for another 3 weeks because of the summer break. So maybe they wanted to change more stuff, but I feel like they kind of shot themselves in the foot a little bit. Because like, for instance, that Azir guy, like without the I think without rolling for days, there's no way he would have like made it out. Like, in my personal opinion, like I don't think he would have survived. No, I'll stick with the of these. Grab these. But it's just like it's just a thing developers do. Like a lot of times they go like, nobody's using these things, so we're just gonna buff them. Spoils of War is the one that I'm surprised it got buffed because it was too strong on the PB. It was so strong on PB once people started using it. Oh damn it! This guy has Noxus. I guess we'll just have to wait and see how things play out. Because he already has Noxus early. Granted, he doesn't have any real items. Okay. Now we have Noxus early.
The world may fall to darkness, but Noxus will remain.
I probably should just put in Noxus 3. Like, there's no way we beat this guy even with the other one. Oh, there's no way. That axe hit. He should have died there. Definitely should have died there.
This land was made for me, and me alone. We are vengeance.
Oh shit, I need to make 10 here. I don't think I can. That's not gonna be good. Because this is 5. I mean, like, I can. I have 10 on the bench. But I don't want to sell all this.
This is very exciting.
But yeah, so I mean, I don't know. Like, it could also just be people overreacting. Because I'll say there probably is ways to fight it, right? Just with things like, because like for instance, well, I think I guess it kind of just depends, right? It's a mixed bag on what you can and can't fight with it and stuff like that. Like for instance, yesterday I had a pretty good success just being like very aggressive early against people with spoils of war, right? Like just try to stay ahead of their tempo as much as I could. But at the same point, it's like
There's
a little easier said than done too.
Ionians on their home soil.
I forgot that I had her.
If I don't kill you, Saul
There's, fuck, there's 3 of us going Noxus. Alright, I definitely have to get ready to swap later. Who the fuck am I fighting? Everything teleported, so I can't make any decisions on what I'm doing. Oh, I fought this guy. Like, I can't sell anything. Like, my fucking like, my fucking game freaked out. Yeah, Darius popped off. Like, we're not gonna stick Noxus. We're too contested. Luckily, any Darius items go on Yasuo, so we could do that. It also goes on Nasus, decently enough. Nasus works really well with Titans play Bloodthirster. But yeah, I don't know why they buffed this. They should have just left Spoils of War alone.
There will be
Like, it was definitely a mistake to buff that.
I will forge it.
I should have left the Aurelion. I don't know why I didn't, besides being a dumbass.
Keep your enemies close, and me closer.
Witness true strength.
But yeah, I don't know. It's just... is weird in my opinion.
This land was made for me, and me alone.
But we'll see. We'll see how it pans out. I know there's some apparently like some cheesy pack you can do with like ASOL with patient study, and like you basically just open your board for the first like for stage 2-1 because it's basically like March of Progress but at the cost of HP. Because with patient study, every time like you lose, you gain 3 XP. So early on, it like can make you skip. Like it can give you a lot of XP for free that other people wouldn't have. But I didn't econ enough to hit 7, and I rolled. I'm so dumb. Like I'm actually just a moron. If I didn't roll there, it was fine, but since I rolled there, we're kind of a little screwed. I completely destroyed my econ. That's not good. Because like I want to stay ahead of the curve. When you have Spoon, you kind of want to stay ahead of the curve, but I messed up my econ and my tempo a little bit. That's not good. That's not good.
Ionia still stands.
Should we just go? Should we just try Vertical Slayer? I'm kind of tempted, to be honest. Like, I'm kind of down. His Gwen's kind of strong. I've heard she's pretty good right now. I guess I'll just wait and see, cause oh well, yeah, I see he's good. Yeah, I don't know. See what we get. We're still technically winning, so we're still getting Noxus stuff. But I can't say Noxus because I burned the cloaks. The fact that there's 3 forecasts who are pretty good on this bench, and we couldn't get any of them. That was the fact that there was an Azir and a Shen on this carousel, like, was insane.
Reporting in.
The world may fall to darkness, but Noxus will remain.
I will rule the Freljord.
Should we go on to that for now? Yeah, this is the Slayer heart guy. Like right now we have Sejuani. Which I mean, Freljord's pretty versatile. You can kind of like bootleg a couple comps in with it because of the Shred Sunder. How did we lose it? Oh, he has more 2-stars, that's why. Oh, I forgot to sell this. Fuck. Wasn't paying attention.
If I don't kill you, Zod will.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2-stars. I have 1 2-star.
Witness truth.
I'm just not getting any good components.
Must hurry if I am to win. Reporting in. Armed and ready.
Demacia must lead by example.
The world may fall to darkness, but Noxus will remain.
Hmm. Yeah, rolling for days is I think it was a I just don't get it, right? Like again, the whole thing for Draven is win games, get more rewards. The 3-2 and 4-2 augments have nothing to do with winning. They're literally just comeback mechanics, right? Like free money for 4 turns and 30 plus extra rolls that basically you don't have to think fast with. You can just, you know, use them, and then, you know, if you get shit, cool. If you don't, oh well. Like, it's insane. Like, it's actually insane, like, that they did that, to be honest. Oh, I can drop Kled for Gwen. Now that I think about it. Because Kled's not doing anything, really. But yeah, it's just... like, I don't know, it's really... it's weird, I feel. Oh, we can beat this. Yeah, I don't think we can beat this. Guy just hit rolling for days and then just hits 5-star this, 2-star this, like my board can't beat that. Alright. It'll be fine. We're gonna drop these two for Nasus and Talia.
Demacia, now and forever.
I hate how much Maokai can tank. He's not even 3-starred and he tanked fucking 5,000 damage. Are you shitting me right now? Like, how does that make any sense? Like, how does a Maokai tank that much damage at 3-starred? With no Bastion? Just because of 4 Shadow Isle? Really? Like, that makes no sense. Like, none. Because he doesn't even, like, if he had Bastion, I could kind of understand it. But with no Bastion? Really? Like, okay, I guess? Like, I don't think we should have lost the previous one just because of the... Just because, like, to me, it just doesn't make sense, right? Like, the guy doesn't have Bastion. He has 4 Shadow Isle, like... Because I don't think they buffed the trait. Why Shadow? Did he have a Gunblade? He might have had a Gunblade. I know he had a Redemption on, but I don't think Redemption Voidling Stoneplate should be able to withstand the fucking Lux Beam. Like, that many times in a row.
Shurima will live on without you. Daunt with me every fight. This time's no different. I must hurry if I am to win.
I miss the darkness of the void. Shurima is not of this time.
Demacia must lead by example.
Almost. Did the Shojin buff really do that much?
I will rule the Freljord.
Demacia is my home, but I'll never forget Ionia.
I miss the darkness of the void.
Oh, whatever. We'll probably go bot 4 just because I don't have anything for Ari. I should have probably put the Archangels on Ari. Bro. Like, Ari's just not casting her third cast. Fucking ridiculous, dude. Like, actually ridiculous. Did it just slam the... Just slam the... Static. We're gonna go 7th. To be honest, it's literally just because, like, I think if they didn't have the rolling for days, like, rolling for days was the problem with the Draven thing, I feel, because it's your comeback mechanic, right? If you're doing poorly, but you survive to 4-2, you get a bunch of free rolls that you just roll the fuck down for. Like, how does that make any sense? Right? Oh shit. Oh well, we won't survive long enough for RE2, unfortunately. Or we will, okay. Alright. Blue buff on Ari. So it's not a 7th. I mean, we still, like, go down to 0 LP unless we get top 4, which I don't think we'll get top 4, because I don't think we can beat any of these teams.
Return to the dust.
I don't know how much Juggernaut's doing for us. Oh, no wonder I couldn't get any more Luxes. Yeah, this is the problem. Because I'm pretty sure well, that and the matchmaking, I'm pretty sure we fight anybody but but that team, we go top 4. Because we hit RE2. Granted, I was trying to hit another Lux to just move the items over, but this is just unlucky. Unlucky matchmaking. I'm pretty sure we kill this team. Pretty sure we kill this team. Well, we killed this team. We might kill this team. I just need to outplay it so that she doesn't land on my Lux and Ari before Ari casts. But like, the problem is the rolling for days. Like, that's the actual problem. Like, Spoils of War is like, it's there, but you kind of need to like know how to play it to really make it work. But like, rolling for days is literally, it's free. It's like, all right, so gold, so to put it in perspective, gold rolling for days is the equivalent to just getting 42 gold out of just boom, done, just right there. And you know, to some people it's like, well, you know, you don't have it's not gold you can put to levels. It doesn't matter. You know it's coming. You know that free gold is going to be there. So you just devote all your time to surviving to hit level 8, and now all of a sudden you have 40 plus gold worth of rerolls that you don't have to use in one turn. Like, like that's crazy. Like, that's insane. I think like that's the actual problem. Is just that one. I think the issue is that the 3-2 and 4-2 augments just, they literally have no requirements. They're just there. It's just free gold. It's just handed to you, right? Like, because like Spoils of War, yeah, Spoils of War is strong. Don't get me wrong, but at the same point, like, you have to play an aggressive board. You have to like know what items to slam to keep pushing that aggression and stuff like that. Well. So you still need to know how to play the game. The real problem, I think, is the 3-2 and the 4-2, because that's just free stuff. It's just free guaranteed gold that you get, right? And it's a lot of gold. Like, I'm not sure why they buffed it. Like, I'm not sure, like, it's because, you know, it's kind of just the thing. Like, when you're tuning so much shit, you need to tune like a little bit at a time, right? Because like, again, because these augments, we don't have enough data on them, right? They're new. Like, nobody's playing these augments early because or like in the previous, like in the last 2 weeks. Why? Because TF and Ornn were so busted, so there was no real reason to take anything else. So you're missing critical data on how the rest of those work, and it's just like again, we'll see how it goes. I don't think that, like, I think like, I don't know if they'll have to do a B patch. Because the Mortar, like, it seems like they're not going to. It seems they want to, because like, unfortunately, this, like, at least this half of the set seems like it's probably going to be predominantly like a we're figuring stuff out kind of patch, or kind of cycle, which is gonna it kind of sucks. For the longevity of the game, it's probably fine, but for like being in the mix, like in the moment, it's gonna kind of suck ass. Because you know, we're gonna have to sit down and just deal with really strong stuff that's kind of busted for while they've like fine-tuned the knobs, right?
I will restore Freljord's greatness.
Okay, I'll take it. Let's see, this
Try not to slow me down.
so you put in Vel'Koz, then you
I have but one life to give
put that in.
Ionia. I must make it count.
But yeah, it just kind of is what it is. I had a bad feeling when they were like, we're buffing all of this stuff for well, I had a bad feeling when they buffed Spoils of War, but I kind of underestimated the other changes, and now like seeing it in practice, I'm like, okay, yeah, I understand now why that's a problem. I understand why that's a problem. Everybody in the lobby except like 3 of us are Draven, but I took Spoils of War, so I may as well be Draven. Be a Draven player. I'm a dirty Draven player right now.
Let's start the show.
How much gold do we have on the bench? Enough? If we win, we sell everything. What's up, Burpee?
We are vengeance.
Just got out of bed. Good sleep. Time what? Load.
Noxus will rise.
I like how he lost, but then he still walked out with as much gold as I had. Because he got a gold from a kill, and I didn't get any gold from that. I should probably go. Should go for the gunblade. Actually, it's a more like a safer slam because there's more things I can use it. Because I don't think Winsus is as good as a lot of people like to. Put it up to be. I probably should have kept the Echo because Echo deals magic damage. Same thing. Well, actually, I should have kept the Callista just for 2 Challenger. There's a lot of people trying to go Sork in this lobby. I don't plan on sticking Sork. I just slammed the Ionic just because there's no real reason not to.
Victory awaits. When you feel pain they've never imagined.
The reason I say there's no real reason not to is specifically because we had a magic opener, right?
I have but one life to give for Ione.
And
Must make it count.
Because we had like a void opener. We had a Vel'Koz, we had 2 Malzahar, and we had a 2-star Cho'Gath, right? Which is really good. So, and since we're in a high tempo because the spoils of war, like, we just slam it and then call it good. Damn it. He should have died to that. There's no way he survives that. He doesn't have Juggernaut. Like, I know he had Bloodthirster, but... Oh, he did have Juggernaut. They had an Nasus. Okay, never mind. So much damage reduction. That's what I'm saying. I should have gotten the Gunblade. I don't think we lose that with Gunblade. Like, I don't think we lose that. We had gone for the Gunblade instead of the...
There's a saying, never fight Ionians on their home soil.
This is very exciting.
I mean, probably also if we had 4 Sork, probably we win that too. Right, because we had 2 Sork to his 3 Noxus, 2 Juggernaut. We also didn't have a Cassidon. I think if we had Cassidon, we might have won that.
I will rule the Freljord.
Hmm.
I have but one life to give for Ionia. I must make it count.
Maybe we could have gone for Bruiser. We did get 2 Rek'Sais to pop up. I just decided not to grab them. Because we have Sejuani, so we're guaranteed Bruiser 4. I also kind of want to go Ionia, but we'll see how that goes. Yeah, because I don't like the balance budget is like insane, right? Because it's still like a lot, like a good amount of gold for free, but it's split over the turns. It's not like instant gold that's like usable right now. And then like I think the 2-1 and the 4-2 isn't the problem. I think the rolling for days is the problem. Because if you didn't have that many free rolls like at the end, right? Like, and you were behind, it's not gonna save you, right? Because like if you play really poorly and you get rolling for days, you all of a sudden you can walk out potentially, like, because especially with the HP changes, right? The damage revert. You can just walk out with a bunch of 2-star forecast units and just hard stabilize. Like you can literally walk out with an entirely new comp with how many rerolls you get, which is insane to me.
I will rule the Freljord.
There's a saying, never fight Ionians on their home soil.
Like that's just insane to me. Draven and Poro augments, yeah. The Draven's definitely the more consistent, because with Poro it kind of just comes down to like what you get. To be honest, like it's just the way it is. They don't have enough information on the augments is the problem. Like all the augments are new, right? So they just don't have enough info on them.
The world may fall to darkness, but Noxus will remain.
Like the main problem with Draven is literally just I think it's his 4-2 augment. I think Spoils of War is fine. I think the balanced budget, while weird for Draven, who's not supposed to be like the budget legend, right? Tom Kench is supposed to be like the money legend, but for whatever reason Draven has balanced budget. I really think it's the rolling for days is what did it. It's a better like think fast. We have like no damage items, so yeah, like Draven has the rolls when Lee Sin's supposed to be the reroll guy, and then he has at like minimum 20 gold spread over 4 turns with the budget, like basically free gold at 3-2 when Tom Kench is supposed to be the gold one. Like Draven's augments aside from his first one don't make any sense for the way his like they say he's supposed to like feel, right? Like it's a very interesting situation to be in.
As Ionia changes, so must I.
Shurima is where all paths converge.
This world is frayed and in need of mending. The void has breached this place. I must hurry if I am to win.
Not great. We came in 6th and then we came in 4th because we keep losing to people that just roll down a shit ton and then all of a sudden just hit you know, a bunch of 2-star forecast units when they should have technically been losing.
I have but one life to give for Ionia. I must make it count. The world is frayed and in need of mending. Here I come! Porting in.
Victory awaits.
Demacia must lead by example. The world is frayed and in need of mending.
Just looking for a road home.
Porting in.
Victory awaits. Show me the strength of the mafia.
Oh, I should have grabbed the
The front.
Yeah, then this guy just got Eternal Winter, which is a huge, like, counter to this comp. Yes, I know, everybody fucking gets, bro, chill the fuck out. Like, yes, rolling for days, I know, holy shit, shut up. Like, honest to God. Yoink. Like, bro, it's rolling for days. Like, people are gonna hit some nutty shit. Like, it happens. Like, I think, to be honest, the reason, well, the other reason it's like, it's so weird. I need to hit an SS or something. I need to hit something too.
Hear my name and know my strength. Shurima is not of this time.
Oh, I mean, I just did mute all isn't like it's not like a big difference to me, but it's just that like it's just annoying. Like, yes, I understand. Like, people are gonna hit some dumb stuff. It happens when you get when you get 21 rolls for free at 4-5. Like, this guy wouldn't be here if it wasn't for this. Like, he's dead. Like, he's stabilizing off of rolling for days. Like, which it's just weird to me, right? It's just like Draven as a character is designed where you snowball, and but then they gave him augments that make him be a comeback character instead, and it's like, huh? And then unfortunately, like, we hit everything for probably one of the most contested comps in this lobby. That's also unfortunate. So we're probably gonna go bot 4 and I'm gonna demote back into plat 3 because just this. Yeah. Like, I don't necessarily think rolling for days is like the free rolls is a problem. Like, I think it just needs to be like, if you win, you get 2 free rolls. If you lose, you get nothing. Like again, like Draven is supposed to be high risk, high reward, right? Like that's his whole kit. That's his whole identity. There is no high risk, high reward with these two. You take them and it's free gold. This completely invalidates any real need to actually manage things. The real problem is that like we're not hitting anything here. If we had 2-starred like any other shit, we'd be fine. But I just can't contest against people who hit random shit with roll for days and I can't kill them because I'm not hitting anything. Like we had the problem with TF where TF enabled all the stupid cheese that people were abusing. So then they fixed that. But then they just go, alright, now we're just gonna, you know, there's a character, by the way, that exists that just completely invalidates any need to actually worry about learning how to play the game. I'm just not gonna hit anything. Alright, we hit you. That's good. I don't know if it's enough to survive though, is the problem. Because we probably go 8th, simply because this guy hit like so much shit and then he has Ari with a blue buff. Okay, we got 7th at least. Like, I always thought it was weird. I said it on when I was streaming the PB. I was like, why does Draven have 2 winning fucking augments? Like, it made no sense to me. I'm like, he's high risk, high reward, and then he has 2 like augments that have nothing to do with winning, like at all. Like how does that make any sense? Like, really? I don't know. Let me try. I want to try Ezreal. Because they buffed his stuff. Because you get gold. But like, it just, like, it doesn't make sense to me. Like, it's just so weird. Well, the problem is they, for whatever reason, they buffed all of his augments. They buffed every single one of Draven's augments. Like all of them. You get more gold from balanced budget. You get more rolls from rolling for days. Like, which first of all is a terrible idea. Because Think Fast is actually a really good augment. It just has a, like, it's the only reason that Think Fast, like, doesn't have like a much higher like win percentages, because depending on when you take it is when it's good. Think Fast at 4-5 gets you so much shit, right? You just like spam hit the like you just, if you have enough money to push for 8, or like as close as you can, you do it. But if not, you just roll for days and you just spam it until you get it. And then think like budget, what is it, thank you. But rolling for days is, it's basically like a lesser skilled players like Think Fast for like without any repercussions, because you can just keep rolling. And it's just like I don't know, like I honestly think like the rolling for days is the problem, to be honest. I don't think the other 2 augments are the problem. Like Spoils of War is like good. I think the percentages are a little high again. It's just that they nerfed it going live. Like, why did they unnerf it? Like, Yeah, I've seen that a lot. I've seen a lot of like kills. It's just funny because you watch the rundown, right? Where like Mortdog is explaining their decision making,
Try not to slow me down.
and they're like, level 9 should still be rare.
I must make it count.
And I'm just looking at like the stats for the game, and I'm like, I don't think level 9 is that rare right now. You literally created a legend that gives so much free gold that even if you play it haphazardly, like at least 2 or 3 players every game we're going level 9.
I win. Guess we're fighting.
Name's Samira. Try not to slow me down.
I don't really care for Kale, but I've definitely seen a lot of people running Kale now over before, because it's just like he gets really strong at level 9. But I've just been losing to fucking Draven stuff, because even like I still don't think it's as bad as like the previous like abuse stuff, right? Because like that was just like bad, because it was there's literally like 4 comps you could play, and I seen whoever hit their shit first wins. But this one's also not that good either, because it's like, well, you could learn how to play the game, or you could just do that and let the game like tell you what to run. Which is what's happening.
This is very exciting.
Cause that's the problem right now, is that it's like he's like again, I don't think Spoils of War bounce budget is the problem. The problem is that more players are now surviving until 4-5 because of the damage revert changes, and 4-5 is basically a free out for any Draven player. Like I have to play, like you have to play so perfectly before 4-5 to like do anything, right? Like you have to play so well just before hitting 4-5, because like it's really not that oppressive if it's like before 4-5, right? Like it's really not that big of a problem. You hit 4-5 and all of a sudden, like people who had probably some of the most dog shit comps in the game all of a sudden have a bunch of 2-star 4 costs and probably a 5 cost or 2. Like, and that's if they, and then you don't know how many rolls they have left over, because they could have just gotten lucky on their roll downs, right? And then they just walk out with all that. But it's just like, it's just weird. It's just weird to me. Like, I think Spoils of War kind of enables it some, right? Because it does give you a decently stable amount of income from fights. But at the same point, it's like not the craziest thing either. Damn, now I wish I hadn't slammed that stone plate. I don't think this is... This is though. Yeah. It's just because they buff the percentages on it. Again, I find it really weird seeing how they nerfed it going live because of how strong it was in the PvE, and then they buffed it back to almost PvE values. Sometimes, like, I think the devs forget how much power, like, just gold in general in this game has. Like, the whole thing, like, the foundation of this game is gold, right? You spend gold to roll, you spend gold to level, you spend gold to, like, do anything. Like, I think they forget that sometimes. Because they use it as a tuning lever, but, like...
Blood for naught.
Knock knock. Vengeance calling.
If I don't kill you, so
It also doesn't help that the extra components I'm getting from this aren't really, or that I got from this didn't really, like, enable anything. Fuck. Rek'Sai fucking did the flip and the aggro got basically reset.
Keep your enemies close.
And me closer.
But yeah. Like, I don't think, like, Spoils of War shouldn't, I think it should be 25% for the prismatic version. It should be like 10, 15, 25%. That's 25% for the silver version. Like... Because the point is, so like, because like, the extra problem with how much shit Spoils of War gives you is that it punishes you for not just open FFing if you're not stable, right? Like, I just gave these guys a bunch of gold early that they normally wouldn't have
Keep your
if I had just like sold like half my bench and just only let like 2 units get killed or something. Like, that's ridiculous. Like, that's actually ridiculous. Because the point is it's not even for a limited amount of turns either, right? It's like that's what we get for full turns, like for the whole game.
This is very exciting.
Noxus will rise.
And this guy's doing Gwensu stacking. He's probably going for, I'm assuming, a Giant Slayer.
I win.
I may be merciful, but Targon isn't. I may be merciful, but Targon isn't.
Knock knock. Vengeance calling.
Harness the darkness of the void.
Demacia is my home, but I'll never forget Ionia.
Oh, I could have had 4 Sork in. I probably should have put the Giant Slayer on him. That was close. Wow, the cybernetic leech. Okay, I was like, how do they heal so much? Because I knew Slayer had it, but they also had cybernetic. I need friendly items, preferably. Or just more damage. I'm trying to see if I can hit another Vel'Koz.
Merciful, but Targon isn't.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they'll do. They might. They might have to do a B patch because I honestly feel this one's worse than the other one. Because at least like you had Ornn and as a, like, you know, a counter. Like, I know they don't want to, but I think the Draven one, like, leaving this patch for the state that it's in for 3 weeks, I don't think is a good idea. Like, I really don't think it's a good idea.
This is very exciting.
Like, to be fair, I have been not be going top 4, but I've also just been, aside from one game, I'd say I played the last like 3 games pretty badly. I definitely fumbled a lot of stuff.
They'll be fine.
I will restore Freljord's greatness.
So there's that, to be fair. Everyone plays Draven. No one. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have an Ionic, so. So that's a problem. If I had an Ionic, we probably don't lose that. Because we dealt more damage, it's just that their front line's way tankier.
Just looking for a road home.
Feel the power of true ice.
Shurima is not of this time.
I'm not hitting what I actually need. Like, that's what I'm talking about. There's no way like this would be possible without the fucking free rolls. There's just too much money.
Demacia, now and forever.
Demacia must lead by example.
Also, I've never played Sork before, like vertical Sork, so. Now I can play this game. I mean, it's fine aside from like little minor inconveniences. It's really not that bad. It's a lot better than Apex. And I put 1,100 hours into Apex. Oh yeah, yeah. Well, it's just cause like if I'm gonna play this normally, like I might as well just play ranked. Is the way I look at it.
Shurima is where all paths converge.
Like, there's no way in hell they're not going to do some sort of hot fix for this. Like, there's no way. Like, I refuse to believe they would stick to their guns that badly. No, I know Mortdog already said it, but that was literally like the day of the patch. Like that was the day of the patch. He's like, well, we're not hotfixing anything. I was like, okay, you sure about that? Like, yeah. Mid patch update. Like, they have to. Draven's too overpowered. Shit. We almost killed a couple more units. I mean, to fix Draven, I don't think it's that bad. I think they just need to, like, undo... Like, just undo the knobs they turned for the gold and the rolls. But... Yeah. And not even 35, like all of them is not okay. It's so much gold that you get for free that you can just dump into rolling. You don't have to worry about like splitting it amongst leveling or anything like that. Like it's just it's a bit much.
Bond with me every fight. This time's no different.
I get anything really? No. Yeah. Cause like even like 14 isn't like, it still feels like way too much. This also is a little too much. 48 gold for free. You don't have to win, you don't have to do anything for it, you just get 48 gold for free. Like over 4 turns, you just don't do anything, you get free basically streak gold. Like I have to streak and play perfectly and get good shop RNG for that, and then this guy just gets 48 gold for free over 4 turns, because that's appropriate, I guess.
I will rule the Freljord.
Victory awaits.
I mean, we're probably gonna go like 7th or 8th anyway. It's just because like if you don't hit shit early, you're going to lose to the guys who they survive till 4-5. Fuck. They just started. They got stuck on the Poppy, and there's Poppy's like unkillable right now. Alright, we went 6th. World meta. It definitely feels like that. This is... But part of it's like some of these guys are just hitting comps so they have no business hitting, right? Like this guy has a 2-star Aphelios, 2-star Sejuani, 2-star Jarvan, 2-star Urgot, a Heimerdinger, and a Cassante. But he's in 7th, which means he played really like poorly, which means he shouldn't have any of these units. This guy's like how much, like I mean I don't think the rolling for days on this one was too bad because it's only 14, right? But should I have gone well-earned comforts? Maybe I should have gone well-earned comforts because that would have been more HP. Well, I had cybernetic. Oh no, I took healing orbs. No, I should have taken well-earned comforts. It's just he got lucky and hit fucking 2-star Lux. Meanwhile, I was stuck with the Vel'Koz. I probably should have just put like Hodge and whatever. I don't know. I don't usually play Sork. Sork is not a comp I generally play. Play a lot of Challenger and a lot of Juggernauts. Well, all the Draven players are gonna want that. I tried to get a Stillwater hold game, and like nobody went for it because like 6 out of the 8 players were Draven.
Piltover's finest.
Yeah, I like it wasn't so bad before, like, but like with how many people run Draven, I'm like, bro, just give me fucking Stillwater hold. Just give me Stillwater hold. Cause at least TF you like I said it yesterday. I was like, oh, cause like the first couple like the games I played yesterday, like they weren't bad. I think I dropped like 1 game. Like any game I dropped was 5th place. Like yesterday. The rest of the games I like all the other games I came in top 4. I won a game yesterday. But like with some of the dumbest shit. Like I ran Challenger Spat on Nasus and went 6 Challenger 4 Juggernaut and just watched them kill everybody. But like that was also before people realized that the rolling for days is actually the busted part of Draven mixed with spoils of war. Because to be honest, the budgeting one isn't that big of a deal. Like people grab it, but it's really not that big of a deal. The real issue is the rolling for days, which makes no sense for a character whose entire thing is about winning in order to get like more rewards. Like it makes like again, it would just make sense. It's like for instance, why isn't like balanced budgeting something like if you maintain like if you have like a +3 win streak, you get like a component or something, right? Something like that. Like I don't know, make it something dumb like. Something that's a pain in the ass or some shit. I don't know, like I can't not take that. Like not when half the lobby's gonna have that.
Let's start the show.
Bow to the void, or be consumed by it.
Yeah, like I can't not take this. Like I have to. Cause like the other, like the Ezreal augment, the first one, like I was tempted, but it's it. Like I would have taken that if that didn't pop up, but since it popped up, I have to take it. I don't. I just find it weird how, like, I feel like what they should just like they should have just buffed all the augments that you know are RNG. Like you know none of the legends have. But also, I love how he killed one person, he got gold. I have killed his whole team, and not a single thing of gold dropped for me. That's the other annoying part about this augment. You can beat somebody, and they'll still come out even with gold on you, because you just don't get anything.
Your enemy's close, and me closer.
Well, they at least get something. I tried playing. If you play Poro, you just have to stack like combat augments. Cause that's the trade-off is like you have to stack as many combat augments as you can, and so that way you can kind of offset fighting 2-star 4-cost units. Like you need to stack something, like either have a shit ton of HP on your characters by stacking like cybernetics, stack like tons of stats with gifts from the fallen, like shit like that, to really stand a chance against these guys who just get a bunch of free rolls at 4-5.
World is frayed and in need of mending. And don't come back!
Bow to the void, or be consumed by it.
I probably should have waited, but that's whatever. I don't really care. I'll just grab like Vi. Pick up Draven? No. Especially not considering the fact that they've already tweeted that they're gonna do a mid-patch update. Oh, yeah, Bruiser with Cho'Gath, whatever. Yeah. Yeah, he kills my whole team, he gets 4 gold. I kill somebody else's whole team, I get nothing. Right? Like, it's whatever. Again, I'm just saying, I'm surprised they buffed the Draven thing, considering that Draven got nerfed going live because he was too strong. Like, the spoils got nerfed. Because by the end of the PBE, like, a shit ton of people were running Draven because it was so strong. Yeah. I mean, like, it's in Plat. Like, I went down to Plat 3, so you see some difference, but in Plat 2, like, my games like, the couple games I played last night, like, 6 out of 8 people were Draven. What's up, Billy? How's your week going?
Hello there.
Yeah, it's just... I was about to say, on God, if I'm killing his whole team and I don't get fucking gold again, I'm gonna be so mad.
Wow.
Oh, and he got a major. Okay. Alright. Alright. I basically murder his whole team and he gets like, he still walks out. Oh wait, no, is that mine? Okay, that one's mine. I was about to say, dog, you better fucking hand that shit over here. I was about to be so salty.
Hippity hoppity, you are you is my property.
I think there's a bit of a cooldown on it. Yeah, that's from Corona, from Hololive. It's one of her like the big things that got her popular, like in the West. The worst part about it is that Draven, like if I play Draven, like it fits my playstyle. Like Spoils of War fits how I play. I like to play aggressive. I like to slam components, get kills, try to push fast. It's just I also don't like playing busted shit that everybody else is playing. Cause last patch I was actually thinking about playing Draven, like quite a bit actually.
Name's Samira. Try not to slow me down.
Hippity hoppity, you are you is my property.
My Yubi's bitch, get your own. But yeah, it's a good one. I like that one. Oh, he's going for the bruiser variant for Void. He's stacking all the bruisers on his bench. Mostly because I knew I was gonna take this. This is too good. Cybernetic prismatics are too strong. Like, people tend to underestimate how strong they are. They're really good. So I knew it was kind of a no-brainer what I was gonna grab. Like extra 500. It's literally almost, that's like little over half a war mugs for free on all of my characters. Like I'm not gonna take anything else. The only thing that could have been that would have been cybernetic leech, and even then I don't think cybernetic leech is that much better.
As Ionia changes, so must I.
Oh wow, people that aren't just cookie cuttering. This might be an interesting lobby. We might actually have to have some fun in this lobby. Bro, look how much gold he got compared to me. Like, he kills like 3 people, and then he gets like a bajillion gold. I kill like 3 people, I give like 2 gold. Dog, you have to be kidding me. What is this bullshit?
I have done cannot be undone.
%45 chance, by the way. Hmm. I mean, I guess I also can't complain. I got 2 major spoils. So I think in the end I kind of came out on top.
Shadows.
Trying to hit karma. I don't need that because I have the other one. I don't know if this is the right play, but I think it's better. I guess it must be his then. That's what I'm saying. Spoils of War kind of just caters to my playstyle. I generally like playing really aggressive and getting a bunch of kills.
Just looking for a road home.
I mean, I've taken Spoils of War a couple times when it pops up, when it's gold or prismatic, because it wasn't like super bad last patch before they buffed it. It's just that compared to the other augments, It was kind of like, well, if you have nothing better, then you take it. But if you have, you know, better options, then you don't take it.
The Isles will be cleansed.
Now, as Ionia changes, so must I.
The void has breached this place.
I may be merciful, but Targon isn't.
Yeah, well, because most of the TF players weren't people that actually liked playing Pandora's items. They just played it because it enabled them to play the busted shit, which was like stacking items, right? So those types of players are just gonna wait to see what the next big thing is, and then they're gonna just run that instead. Oh, that was close. Karma was like another cast off. I also just didn't have any, like, I think if she had a third damage item, we probably win that. Yeah, I have Ezreal. It's just I got Spoils of War. But do I want more HP? Oh, for each item equipped. Sure.
Demacia is my home, but I'll never forget Ionia.
As Ionia changes, so must I.
Do I have? I don't think I have 5 Ionia yet.
Demacia, now and forever.
No, who are we missing? Oh, Zed or Jin, who I've been selling because fuck those guys. What's up? Okay then.
You should have left home years ago.
We can hold on to that for now.
I will rule Freljord.
Good thought. Yeah, this playlist has some pretty good stuff. Well, now we know we're gonna use this on. If we can get another one. Pew!
Demacia is my home, but I'll never forget Ionia.
It happens. It's the story of my life. Have you not seen the RNG, you know? Whatever I get from the stuff, someone else like doubles or triples what I get. It happens. Too slow, sucker. That's my 3-cost glove.
The void has breached this place.
For Targon.
Bruh.
Is not this time.
Dance with me every fight. This time's no different.
I just want to shun. Is that too much to ask? Apparently the answer is yes. Ah, fuck. You got out of the stun too fast. Also just because I don't have like a... Damn it, I was really hoping for... for another duplicator. Just to give him more HP. I want to wait because if I can somehow get a tier off of Raptors, that'd be nice.
My room terror will be beautiful.
Wait, does he have Shen too? Oh, yes, Shen won. But his Shen is putting out more shields than mine is. Bro, what is this? Unfairness. Oh, because he also has Senna. Okay, that makes sense. He's just shield abusing with... Does he have 4 Bastion? No, he has 2 Bastion, yeah. 3... No, he has 4 Bastion. Alright, that's the problem. I guess I could drop Jarvan, but I need another set to pull that back. It's probably what I should have done. Dropped Jarvan for Kaisa.
The void has breached this place.
It's gonna be rough at 8 to get it. It'll be fine. I have 2 Scions. Okay.
As I only change, so much.
Ah, she got the Talia. That sucks. You got the double Talia knockup because of that's how it works when there's only 1 target left.
Now we'll prove our point.
Maybe I should have grabbed Cybernetic. Because I should have gone for the Leech instead of the Well-Earned Comfort, because we had this, right? Because if she had the Leech for healing, like, we probably win that, because she just needed a little bit more HP. Yeah, he got Void Heart. I love how they nerfed Baron's Bite and he still just like 2-shots everything. Yeah, you get Void 8. Void has it, it's like 3, 6, 8. 3 is a little Voidling, 6 is the Rift Herald, and then 8 is Baron. And then you need a +1 to get to 8. Not really. There's ways to kill it. It's just I'm not like set up for it. I've killed Baron teams before they like even before the nerf. Well, he went 9, I guess. Got the final reserve money and XP, so he just hits fucking RE2. Cool. Like all my main source of damage is RE. Even with AP comps, you can kill him. It's just you need to have an Ionic or something. Which we don't have, so... Oh, I should have grabbed the gunblade. What am I doing? I needed healing. I'm so dumb. I just grabbed this for shields from Shen, but to be honest, I should have just grabbed the gunblade.
My room Terra will be beautiful.
I think all the Arias got taken out. I guess not. It's just that, like, apparently, I guess Scion was was the 5 cost like of the day.
Felt good to let loose.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna put it on Yasuo. I wasn't gonna put it on Ari. Ari needs a damage item. She doesn't need a healing item. Like, she needs to kill things. Like, if I was gonna put a healing item, it'd be Hodge just for the extra mana.
Ionia. Place was so damn quiet before I came along.
Not to fight him again? Fucker, I just fought him like a little bit ago. You have to be shitting me. They made me fight him like twice in a row. Wow, we go 5th with this. Oh, we go 4th. Okay, thank God. Holy shit, if I went 5th, I was gonna cry. I think I should have gone Leech, for sure. Bro, we just never got the second Ari. I think I was just too hung up on it, too. Like, I think I should have just grabbed the 5 cost I had and just slowly turned my board into like a 3 Ionia of just a bunch of 5 cost units. Right? Like, we dropped this piece of shit, this piece of shit. And then we dropped this, and then we could have had like Senna, Scion, Heimerdinger. It's just that it became really hard to hit it once the final reserve dude hit 2-star Ari. This guy. It comes really hard to hit once somebody hits, even if you only just need one. Yeah, Spoils of War is so busted. It's so busted. Alright, we'll do one more game and then I'll call it after that. I can take a break. No, not even. I've never done a 24-hour stream. The most I've done is like 13 hours, I think. And even then, it's been a long time since I did that. Oh, someone has the Aatrox one. It's the first time I've seen someone use having the GB Aatrox. Technically, like I feel like the Sump is probably like the strongest portal for Draven. Because yeah, you don't get the interest, but you're generating more gold than everybody else. That's just the regular one. That's just 20 bucks. It's the other one that would at most would cost like 180 for to guarantee it. But it's just 20 bucks. That's equivalent to just buying like the BP if you wanted that. Like the regular chibi forms really aren't all that expensive.
Guilty. Name's Samira. Try not to slow me down.
I have but one life to give for Ionia. I must make it count. I win!
Let's start the show.
Alright. 5 out of the 8 players are Draven. One of them is ASOL, so I'm assuming he's gonna go the ASOL cheese. That has recently been cropping up.
I have but one life to give for Ionia. I must make it count.
Let's start the show.
Oh, I should. Okay. I don't understand. I fucked up. I should have put 3 Ionia in. What kind of dog shit luck did this guy get? He got a 2-star Renekton. He has 2 more Renektons on his bench. He has a Cho'Gath and he got 2 Rek'Sais. Holy shit, dude. That's ridiculous. Like, that'd be ridiculous even without this piece of shit. But, like, that's just ridiculous in general.
vengeance.
Oh no, because I have. Oh yeah, right. The problem is like, see, this is the issue, right? Is that like, as long as the Draven version exists, it's just like random components. Like, I've done it twice now. It hasn't given me anything useful. Like, well, it hasn't given me anything I can slam, right? Like a Hodge would have been good, you know, a sword, like something. Oh wow, I thought he was gonna shoot the Warwick. I think he's trying to see if he can get the Warwick carry, because apparently the Warwick carry augments are really fucking strong. Just don't grab the set or the Cassidon augment with it, because apparently that turns it off. Also, he took no damage even though he didn't have a shield up, but it's okay.
Now that is what I want to see.
All right, we get one more component. It's not gonna get. Remember to self, you know, likes all of the Mopey songs on the playlist. Good to know. I guess I can give him a little bit more HP. Yeah. Did I even get a Sunfire? Well, like, it doesn't feel like bad. I guess you could say it feels balanced, right? 'Cause you don't get anything super duper broken.
The place was so damn quiet before I came along.
There's two Noxus, one guy going Void, two guys going Challenger. I guess I could try for Vertical Ionia again.
Ionia still stands!
It kind of just depends if I can luck out on getting the stuff early again. Part of the reason I was able to go Vertical Ionia was because I got Shen Yasuo like really early. I'm always curious how they decide what like synergies get 5 cost units and which ones don't.
Now that is what I want to see.
As Ionia changes, so must I.
Technically, like, Seb by himself can usually tank the Krug alone, because he just keeps stunning it. Oh my god, I hate when you don't get items off of every single Krug. It makes me want to cry.
Dawn is the future.
The world may fall to darkness, but Noxus will remain.
Okay, at least he killed something extra. But he made so much gold off of me there.
The world may fall to darkness, but Noxus will remain.
Noxus will rise.
As Ionia changes, so must I.
I must hurry if I am to win.
If I don't kill you, son.
The world may fall to darkness, but Noxus will remain.
I feel like Gwen did a decent amount of damage. Yeah, 1400, that's not bad for no items. No items, no Slayer. Just Shadow Isle. Really not that bad. Okay. I was trying to figure out like where I wanted to put him in case I hit the rogue guy. It still works out because
No time to rest.
Like getting dubs? Not really, because like stuff's really busted right now, but maybe in the future. Get your own. But hello Laura, how are you? How's your day so far?
Shurima is not of this time.
It's just because they did a little much. They're gonna do a mid patch balance change. I don't know when it's gonna get pushed out, but they've already announced it because it's too much right now. They did the oopsies that a lot of game developers do, where they uh they changed shit a little too much, but I think it'll be fine. Oh, but we lost Shadow Isle. That actually was a bad idea. Fuck. How long does this stun fucking last? That shit felt like it lasted way longer than it should have.
This land was made for me, and me alone.
But yeah, it's a little fucking busted right now, unfortunately. This isn't even mine. The graphical bug.
No time to rest.
Now, we'll
Just looking for a road home. One blade, one purpose.
And the last two are method and the home.
What I have done cannot be undone. What I have done cannot be undone.
problem is I am like splitting my shit so hard right now that I have no idea if I'm gonna be able to pull off what I want to do. This fucker already has a... Okay. That's fun. Because I do know there's already another guy going for Gwen. Which kind of sucks. Man, he lost and he still like walked out with more than me.
Shurima is where all paths converge.
The void has breached this place.
Just looking for a road home.
I am a blade in the darkness.
He lost and he still walked out with more than me? Like, what the fuck? It's slow. It's kind of working. It's working a little bit. Hopefully with the sword. And there's a rod too. Well, all right, fine. I guess I just won't get anything of what I actually want. Cool. Hello, lady. Thank you for the raid. How was the stream? Red and Fred. I've been seeing a lot of people play that recently. I wanted a sword or a rod, and all of them got taken. A lot of skill issue. No, I've been told. I've been informed that it's a platformer. That's all I know about it. Fucking Talia rerolls back with a 4-star fucking Yordles. What's up, Tree Bro? How are you, Multi? How's your week?
The void has breached this place.
I must hurry if I am to win.
Bro. Just seeing on all these pairs that I can do nothing with. I mean, like, it's alright. Not bad. Fuck, he got the 2-star Gwen before I did. Taru. Thank you. I'm not even trying to pronounce the second part of that. I apologize. But thank you for the follow-up. Please enjoy your stay. Like, it's bad enough they've already mentioned a mid-patch update, which they had just finished saying the day before of they didn't want to have to do a B patch, and then this like patch happened. It's the unfortunateness of when, you know, as a developer you overtune stuff a little bit. Yeah, it's cause like I think they did more changes and they probably would have normally done specifically. Okay, why do I have so many fucking gloves? I'm not gonna be able to use all of these. Specifically because they
Fear the void stay.
okay, we just have to go to Kaisa instead.
The void has breached this place.
Fuck, and then we had a Shen pop up. Fuck. But there's one of the legends is just way too fucking strong right now. Well, it's cause there's the next they have their summer break, so I think a bunch of stuff like they normally wouldn't do, they did. Like I think they buffed too much shit in an effort to try to not have like I don't know about regular league. I'm mostly talking from this for this. I should have put that in instead of him. Because they nerfed a bunch of the overpowered shit, but then they buffed some of the other stuff. And the stuff they buffed was stuff they nerfed going live because it was too strong on the PvE. And so it's a bit of an interesting dilemma they put themselves in. Oh my god, if that wasn't unstable chem tank, we'd probably at least kill 1 or 2 more things. Oh, that Zon augment's such a pain in the ass. But we went from if you weren't streaking before if you weren't like win streaking, you would like if you didn't like have a bunch of gold and didn't have a comp before hitting level 7, you would die like go bot 4. It was really hard to make a comeback. To now you go Draven, and as long as you make it to 4 or 5, you can basically stage a comeback because you just get a bunch of free rolls and then you just kill everybody who doesn't have Draven, even if they had like decent comps throughout the thing. Like there's just nothing you can do, and like half the lobbies is like running the same shit. Like all of these guys are running Draven. This guy's running Asol, who has some tech against it. We came in for it. Like basically we just lost to Draven comps all day. Cause it's so broken. Like it's literally so busted right now. Like they royally fucked up because they buffed all of this stuff. It's just the other problem is it's also no, it's not a specific comp. That's the problem. It's you. So the way Draven works, right? And I'll explain it. Like Draven isn't like he's not a character in the game. They added these legends to TFT, which give you guaranteed augments, and so Draven at 2-1 you get these augments depending on the level, right? They'll differ on the level, but you always get a Spoils of War 1 through 3, Balanced Budget 1 through 3. Or Rolling for Days 1 through 3. And this one's not huge, but between Spoils of War, which they buffed, that gives you a shit ton of money, and then Rolling for Days, which indirectly also gives you a shit ton of money, because like for players that are kind of like lower elo or like newer or not so serious about TF, they look at this and like, oh, that's 12 free shop refreshes. No, this is 24 gold. This is a silver augment that gives you 24 gold just for making it to 4-2. And unless you royally fuck up, you're going to make it to 4-2. So you have a chance to come back. More often than not, though, you're probably gonna get the gold or the prismatic version. So, well, the gold probably all the time, like more often than the silver one. And the problem is that Spoils of War, I think, is fine. I think they need to like nerf it a bit. Like this shouldn't be 15%. I think it should be like, this shouldn't be 25%. I think it should be like 15, 20, and then 30% is probably the spread they should have. Because this is like throughout the whole game. As long as you're killing something, you have a chance to get money. So that's kind of a big deal. But like these two augments just don't make sense for Draven. Like thematically. Draven's whole thing is win big, get bigger payouts. Where's winning in here? Where does this involve with winning? Where does winning like involve with this? Like nowhere. You don't have to win for these augments. You just get shit. Again, this one's not like super duper crazy, but you can literally just go down and grab all of like Draven's augments, and if you're running like, if you're at least running a comp that works, you're probably gonna top 4. The only reason you're not gonna top 4 is because like 7 people in the lobby have Draven and somebody has to go bot 4 in that lobby. But what's happening is that with this augment specifically, like combined with how much gold this is generating, people are hitting 3-star 4 cost at level 7 or 2-star 5 cost at level 7, which is supposed to be incredibly rare. Like that's not supposed to be like something that's common, but it is because of how Draven works. So it's a bit of a shit show. It's got hotfix, thank God. Praise Jeebus. Praise Jeebus. Like he had to. There's no way his augments are way too broken right now. All right, let's see what they did. Mid patch updates. All right. So Draven package has been proven to be stronger than more players taking the lobbies. Players are encouraged to accelerate the tempo of the lobby by slamming levels. Champion pool and starting up units, providing more possible spoils of war drops, blah blah blah. In tandem as a result in dramatic increase of 3-star 4 costs, which is an issue. So 1 gold less for number 1, for 2, for 3. I don't know, that'll make too much of a difference. ASOL's getting nerfed. Keck. They're taking a lot of the money back out. Rolling for days is 10, 15, 25. Lowered the average drop value. Okay, so that makes sense. 35 to 30, 45 to 40. So basically what's happening here is that they didn't nerf the values by too much for Spoils of War, but what they nerfed, or like they didn't nerf the percentage chance of Spoils of War. What they've nerfed was the value of the drop rates, right? So now, because like for instance, as you could see, I could have, if I didn't have Spoils of War and I fought somebody who did have Spoils of War and they killed 2 units, they had a decent chance to walk out with 4 gold from that fight, while all I get is my 1 gold from winning plus my interest. So if we're at equal interest and say like neither of us are streaking, right? Like say we're both win lose, he wins because he gets more gold. No, I probably, there won't be another TFT till tomorrow. I need to take a break because I have Apex tonight. And I haven't had good sleep because of the humidity and it was like raining like crazy. But and then this, so this is, they changed it to now where it should give like non-gold rewards. I'm hoping that, well, I mean, like, I'm hoping that's more towards component side of things, because if it starts giving a lot of like Nikos, that's basically like giving gold anyway. Because I did get a full Nico that one run when we were trying to wait for an RE2. But these are definitely pretty good changes. I mean, I don't know if going from 35 to 25 is gonna solve this problem. I still think like I mean it's a hot fix, right? I'm assuming that they're probably gonna look at it and probably like change these two. Like like I don't know why balanced budget isn't just like if you have a win streak you get like, or if you're streaking you get like +1 gold or some shit like that. Rolling for days, I don't know what they're gonna do. It could just be like every, I don't know, when you kill X amount of targets or some shit, you get a reroll. Because it's like, because they've done mechanics kind of like that before, right? Like we had a pike augment in 8.5 where it was a guaranteed reroll, and then, well, when they patched it, because it was really shit before. So basically, it was a guaranteed reroll every turn, and then every time he casts his ability twice, you would get another extra reroll stacked on top of that. Were there builds for just making Pike constantly spam his ability? Yes, but those builds also just didn't work, because even if you get free refreshes, you're burning components to make him cast that often. So generally what most people did, myself included, is we would take it, we would give him a protector's vow and let him go ham, because I usually guaranteed you 2 slides. That's 2 free refreshes every time, every turn. 2 free refreshes, a big enough deal, but it's not as crazy as this, as the rolling for days, because those refreshes didn't carry over. I had to use those 2 refreshes in that turn that I got them. These carry over, right? So I wouldn't be surprised if maybe this turns into like a adaptation of the Pike augment or something, which would make more sense in my opinion. You know, like every X number of wins you get a reroll, or you get X number of rerolls kind of deal. But I guess we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But all right, see you later, Multi. Have a safe drive home. I was about to wrap it up anyway. But yeah, it's a I don't know if it's enough, but I guess it'll depend on the drop values, right? Like how that affects it, like how much of the, like how often you get 2 gold now compared to before, stuff like that. How often you'll get like a component compared to stuff like that. I don't know, we'll see. We went pretty negative, but that's also just because we were being stubborn and just not going for Draven. Because this was like, let's see. This was last night. I think we played what, 2 games, 2 or 3 games? Like this was last night after Apex. And so like here it was, no, this was today, right? So yeah, because we went 5th, 7th, 6th, yeah, 4th. Where's the RE game? The other RE game. Okay, 4th was the RE game. Okay. But yeah, this was like what we did. We went 5th, 7th, 6th, 4th, 6th again. The 7th was like the worst one we did, because that was just like, we just couldn't get this. Everybody else had hit like so much shit that we couldn't keep up. Also, like I shouldn't have gone, well no, actually I think this was fine. I think it was just that I didn't hit enough stuff compared to the people I was fighting, so we went 7th. But then like during the day, like this was my track record, right? Like for the patch itself, I think we started like, we went 4th and we went 6th, and it was like 3rd, 5th, 1st, 4th, 3rd, 4th. Like I had a pretty good run yesterday before everybody, like before all the streamers and everybody put all the stuff out and people started copying. Oh well, we'll see if the hotfix like actually fixes anything. It'll be interesting to see. We can raid Kari. We haven't raided Kari in a while. She's playing Apex. But yeah, we'll see how the hotfixes feel like after, well, probably tomorrow. Again, tonight's more Apex, so won't be playing TFT till tomorrow. Which, I mean, I guess will be enough time to tell me, you know, I'll find out if the hotfixes actually did anything. But if it is alright, hope you have a good day. If it was late, hope you were so. Stay safe, stay hydrated, and do hope to see you all again in the next one.